getting pretty late. I know they might be late, but I don't know if finishing the movie is going to be possible if they take much longer. Let me double check how long it is. We might just be able to barely squeeze it in before we need to get back home. Oh, finally. I was wondering when they'd be here. It's about time. I was wondering if you got called on something or you're soaked. Look at you. You're shaking. Come inside right now. No wonder you're shaking. It's freezing outside even without the rain. Go sit on the couch. I'll bump up the heater and get you a towel. Here's that towel I promised. Good thing I started to load laundry while I was waiting for you. Pulled this out of the dryer. Nice and warm. Too cold to say anything, huh? I'm not gonna let you freeze in my home. It'll lower the property value, so I'll dry you off myself. You should be happy that you've got such a good friend. There we go. Scrub, 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 scrub. Man, you really are soaked. Maybe tossing you into the bath is a better option. You're still shaking like nuts. Hold on, are you... I'm gonna lift the towel a bit, okay? Oh, that's what I thought. You're not just cold. You're crying. Here, you can keep the towel over your head if you want. You don't have to show that to me if you don't want to. I am, however, going to sit down right here next to you. Why? Because I want to know what happened. We've both seen each other at low points. You've seen me at my lowest. It's natural that I want to be here for you if you're crying about something. So they broke up with you? I guess that had something to do with their recent weird vibes you wanted to resolve before coming here. Not how I expected that to go. That was thrown at you? Are you serious? I guess you wouldn't make that up, but calling somebody annoying before breaking up with them is just uncalled for. The uncalled for bit is saying that they're unsatisfied with your body. What does that even mean? It's so vague that it's pointless. I'm not surprised you feel hurt. I think anybody would be. The only reason to throw out insults like that anyway is to hurt people. No, stop talking like that. Don't fall for that awful talk. Your personality that went so unappreciated is exactly the reason that others care about you, or even love you. Just because one person doesn't know what they had, that doesn't mean that nobody else knows what you're worth. So what if you were broken up with? That doesn't... That's enough of that. I'm not going to sit here and listen to somebody talk about the person I love like that. Not even if it's you. You think nobody wants to be around you, huh? I know you can't see anything with that towel over your face, but I'm sure you can tell how close I am. I bet you can hear how close I am to your face from my voice. You can feel how close my knee is from the curve of the couch between your legs. I'm sure you can tell how close my body is just by sense. Oh, and don't forget, I'm holding both your hands very, very willingly. Just focus on the present, okay? Don't focus on any of that bad talk. Pay attention to my hands over yours, my fingers in between yours. Pay attention to this moment where you can feel my palm on yours. My fingers laying on the back of your hands. You can probably feel our hands sinking into the couch cushion behind your head thanks to me pinning them up there. Your body isn't anything to be ashamed of. Those were just cruel words said by someone that wanted to hurt you. The people that want to hurt you shouldn't be listened to. You listen to those of us that want the best for you. Those of us that love you, do so because of your personality first. But I've never seen anything you should feel bad for with my eyes. It's true that I haven't seen anything, but I don't think I need to. I've seen more than enough to judge. I'm a pretty good judge of value, you know. Even if you aren't naturally built like some Instagram model with all the software and the camera tricks available, you aren't anything to scoff at. I've always felt a sense of pride when we went out to hang out in public. Every time, it was like I was able to show off a person I was really proud of. You know, I've secretly loved it whenever you'd sit down next to me on the couch. Yeah, it'll make my heart race every single time. That also means that I've always felt disappointment whenever you sit far away, or down on the ground of all places. But you remember that time when the whole friend group went to the beach? I had to respect your relationship, so I had to keep watch on myself to make sure I wasn't staring. Plus, being distracted would have made me suck at volleyball. The beach sand already makes it harder than on real land, so it was a good cause. I'm not saying you have a perfect body. I don't think such a thing exists. We all have certain conditions. We can all get more fit or more healthy in general. You can improve it, but you're fully worth of love as you are now. What else? As in, what else is worth loving? Well, how about the way you can light up the whole room whenever you show off a real smile? No, I'm not lying. Why do you think I'm always trying to convince you to smile when you can? It's a beautiful thing, your smile. How about that look you get when you're really interested in something, or that tone of voice when you're telling me about it? No, it's not annoying. You have the sweetest look when you are excited about something. Even if I don't fully get what you're on about, I always let you talk about it just because I love seeing you like that. What about how you always think about others, even when it's inconvenient to you? Yes, everybody does that to a certain extent, but usually it's for people they're already invested in. I wish I could show you off to the world whenever I see you trying to do your best for someone, just because you want to, or because it's the right thing to do. That's not even everything, but I think you can tell that I'm not lying. There's so much to like about you that I could go on for days. I know because I've been watching it for... How long has it been? About a year now? You'd best believe that I've been paying attention for, well, most of that time. I don't start off by paying attention to people like that. So, do you see why you're not destined to be lonely, as you put it? You look good, and who you are is even better. With that in mind, I'd like it if you could stop talking so badly about the person I love. Did I actually... No, now's a perfect time for it. Yes, I am interested in you. Honestly, I've been interested in you for about a year now, but I've held back. Of course I've been holding back, you fool. You've been in a relationship that whole time. I didn't even plan on confessing right now, but you forced it out with all that negative self-talk you've been doing. It hurt to see the person I like so much being talked bad about, even if it was by the same person. Surely I have better options. Let's get something straight. I've been to several countries. Plus I'm an extrovert. I'm even very active online. I've chatted up more people in my lifetime than most twice my age. Out of the million people I've probably run into and talked to, I'd still pick you out of the lineup. Just going by sheer population, I'd pick you out of 500 million people in each of those countries. Yes, you. The person I'm talking to right now. I'm not talking about some perfect, improved version of you. Just you. Granted, with a little improvement, I'd wager that you'd easily get picked out of the whole 8 billion we've got clogging up this planet. I'm not lying. I mean that with my whole heart. No. No. Don't go a single step further. I don't want an answer right now. I only made this whole show with all this grabbing and close proximity and such, just to prove a point. Honestly, I'm really happy that this tower's still over your head. I don't really want you to see me in this moment. Probably be very embarrassed when you get out to leave. But I know I won't regret it. There's no way I would, regardless of your answer. I only want to hear your answer when everything that's happened and all that I've said has sunk in, okay? Like I said, I love you. I don't just want to have you. So I want you to answer when you can probably answer my love one way or another. Oh, and all that stuff I said, none of that is because I love you. All of that and plenty more is why I love you in the first place. I'll never abandon you. I'll never forget you. I'll never make a fool out of you. I'll never talk down to you or cheat on you or hurt you. Well, I'll never hurt you intentionally, at least. I am just human. But it'll never even be on purpose. I promise that none of these will happen whether you return my feelings or if we just stay friends. It's what you deserve. So that's why my side's getting blurry. Did you hear everything I said? You'd better not have fallen asleep under that towel like some pet bird. You're getting all of that again for free. Well, good. I'm going to get off you now, but you aren't allowed to take the towel off your head until I say so, okay? I'm going to be mad if it's down when I turn around. Don't ask why. No, it's fine. I just don't want you to see how I look right now. I don't look my strongest. Hey, do you still want to watch a movie? I bought some snacks and drinks that I know you like, but I understand if you'd rather not be here for a while. I did say some heavy stuff here. Okay, well, then I'll go and get the stuff prepared. You take the towel off in a second. Just start the movie and I'll bring the goodies, okay? Deal? Good. I'll be right back. Oh, and about you not getting all of that free again. I didn't mean it. I'll tell you all that and more as often as you need to hear it, okay? Remember that? Because that's a promise tonight.